What you're looking at is one of my clients, Danny Fleming. She got 13 responses from the Magic Buyer Letter. She listed 3 properties, sold 3 properties, about by $5.5 million in production. My guy, Jason Cassidy did, he got a $2.8 million deal done because of the Magic Buyer Letter. Coinbase had what was the most popular ad of the entire Super Bowl. It said nothing. That ad was so incredibly popular that it crashed Coinbase's website. So in today's session, I'm going to focus on a category, if you will, of marketing, which is direct mail. And this is a category of marketing that is maybe one of the biggest drivers of success in real estate. I mean, if you talk to top agents who are selling 50 million, 100 million, $150 million a year in production, almost all of them will have a direct mail strategy. Now, the first strategy I'm going to share with you, literally right before I got on this call, I got a Slack message from my team. They said, "Hey, Jimmy, that campaign that you've been coaching, one of our clients, Lorenzo, just executed it and got 2 listing appointments last week." This strategy I'm going to implement, I'm going to share with you, is a perfect campaign that everybody who's listening today can start adding into their weekly SOPs. And this is what I refer to as the Equity Update direct mail campaign. And so the Equity Update email is like this. "Hey neighbor, we recently completed a home value equity for one of your neighbors. It turns out they gained $37,200 in equity in the last 12 months. You live in a highly desirable neighborhood, which might be one of the reasons why 5 people have sold their house in the last 3 months. To find out how much your home value has increased in the last 12 months, text me your address here's my phone number. I'll prepare a free home value report for you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you." So using the Palm Agent app, identifying how much equity a customer has gained, that becomes a marketable moment. You can email that, you can text that, you can post that on social media, you can do a video like Jeremy just showed, but you also should go in your, like a tool, like I'll give you a quick pro tip here, a tool like PropStream, where you can pull, home neighbors near a property that may have owned the house for 7 years, have 30% equity. You could pull a list of folks to send a mail to, and then drop this in their mailbox. This guy sent it only to a few hundred people, 2 listing appointments. So what I want you to do is let's stop waiting. Let's start getting in motion. Everyone talks about people like some of the Jeff Bezos and the Elon Musks. I mean, Dave Thomas is an American business hero. He is a legend. I mean, this guy was an orphan who became a billionaire. When they opened up their first Wendy's, they had this issue because they were fresh hamburger patties that they had all of this leftover. Every night they'd have all this fresh hamburger that was leftover that they couldn't actually sell to the consumer. So what Dave did is he turned what was a perceived weakness, having all this leftover hamburger, into an opportunity. And he developed the Wendy's chili, which last year they sold, I think, around 83 million cups of chili. You currently have in your business some leftover hamburger that I want you to turn into chili. Okay. And that is, you have pre-qualified, ready to move, serious buyers who have not found a house yet. And so you need to take those individuals, which you see as like, this is a problem, I got to find them a house, and you got to create something new with that. And that is the We Have Buyers strategy. What you're looking at is one of my clients, Danny Fleming. Shout out to Danny Fleming, a rock star agent in Massachusetts who's doing amazing work. She's sharing with me, she got 13 responses from the Magic Buyer Letter. What the Magic Buyer Letter, by the way, she listed 3 properties, sold 3 properties, I think north about by $5.5 million in production. She's in Lexington, Mass. I mean, just a killer strategy. This is the Magic Buyer Letter strategy. Hey, we got buyers. This is what they're looking for. They're pre-qualified. They're ready to move. Are you thinking about making a move? Give us a call. You can do a letter, and we'll give away the slides. Right? You can do a letter. You can also do what my guy Jason Cassidy did, which is you can use a postcard. And Jason drew around the neighborhood, and he dropped this letter to everybody who lives inside those red lines. And he said, and I love the line, pay attention to the very bottom here. "I know it's a weird mailer, but it's a very real buyer need. My amazing clients, they're looking for a home. We're actively looking. We're writing offers. If you're thinking of selling soon, please reach out to me. I can save you commission by facilitating a deal off market." He got a $2.8 million deal done because of the Magic Buyer Letter. So take these buyers, turn it into something that can create listings for your business. You're looking at a campaign that generated a $2.1 million listing, one letter to about 1,500 people, $2.1 million come list me call that she listed and sold. Look at the copy here. I'm just going to read the bold points here. Rates have stabilized. Buyers are willing to pay a premium for turnkey. Homes in North Hills are selling fast. This is an important point, and it's worth slowing down here to share this, which is right now in real estate. I mean, there's so much negative news about the market, about affordability, about lack of inventory, about just the market crashing. I mean, we've been dealing with this for 30 months now. If you don't control the narrative, somebody else will. Real estate is a fantastic asset class for 99% of people who buy real estate. If you're not a speculator and you buy real estate and you hold it for 7, 10, 15 years, you're likely going to make money. In this instance, we have to control the narrative and tell consumers that, yeah, people are selling and buyer demand is high in a way that helps educate them, in a way that helps us control the narrative and counteract some of that negativity we see being promoted everywhere else online. So I'm not sure if you guys remember this. I think it was probably in 2022, it's about 2 years ago now, in the Super Bowl. And Coinbase had what was the most popular ad of the entire Super Bowl. It was just a QR code that was bouncing across the screen, like one of those screensavers that we used to have, right, when we all use in Windows. And that ad, it said nothing. That ad was so incredibly popular that it crashed Coinbase's website. It was the most successful ad campaign of that entire Super Bowl. I call this the cryptic strategy. This is giving no information away, but just encouraging people to kind of scratch that curiosity itch, if you will. And so the campaign I'm about to show you is a campaign that my guy Tom Ferry shared with me just yesterday, which is all it is a big copy. Did you hear about your neighbor? And then scan here to find out. This is a home value ad. This kind of gives you information about the sale and offers a free home value equity update. This is exactly what Coinbase did to have the most successful Super Bowl ad. You can emulate this exact strategy, this cryptic strategy. So what I want you doing, all right, as agents right now, kind of getting into actions, I want you experimenting, exploring new ideas. I want you breaking away from the way things have always been done.
Hey, if you need more marketing support, emails, texts, direct mail samples, check out listingleads.com. That's listingleads.com for all the marketing you need, plus fresh drops every single month to give you more stuff to go generate more listings.